test. This is a semi-private test. When I mean semi-private, I mean that we are testing, but we're not like public. We're just testing it. Let's see. Okay. So this is streaming at 640. I'm sorry, 832 by 480 at pretty high BPS. The only thing is that since this is not a shared link, it's public, I need to go click on my own Discord to find the link so I can see the video, see if this looks good on my phone. So I'm going to do that. And so it's in general chat. So I'm going to go to my general chat. So I'm going to click on my own link. Okay. View visit site. Okay. And so it's in general chat. So I'm going to go to my general chat. So let's chat filter, public, all messages. Okay. View visit site. Okay. So first thing I notice is the video looks fine. And this is, like I said, testing. Oops, sorry. Let's see. Blow up the screen a lot. See if it looks better. Enlarge the print size. Of course, the only viewer on this is me. That's it. It's the only one viewing this. So, the reason I'm doing this kind of a test is I want to know if, I wanted to play a game, but I end up doing this test instead. Alright, so this is working fine as unlisted. Now let's change this to public. Cancel. Okay, I'm going to go change this to public. So, let's see. We're going to change it from unlisted to public. Public. Hit done. Hit save. This is, now we're public. Okay. So let me share out the link to some of my normal sites. Let me set it to my Twitter account first, which is X. The X account. And, like an ex-lovers, ex-girlfriends, copy that, paste, okay, and now I'm going to send that to Discord. Oh, that's an interesting question. So I'm actually watching somebody else's live stream right now. Alright, I don't need to see that. Alright. And I can see him streaming. That looks good. So I'm going to go public now. Alright, so let's go public. Okay, so now we've gone public. And I didn't want to go public in too many places. NASQ stream over on Frank's channel. Unfortunately, I don't see my channel still. I see Elisa, I see Gitchy, the Johnny, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see my Discord. I mean, my little panel to let people know that we are still live and testing. So don't know why Honest Frank wanted me to come back in. He's obviously doesn't want to talk to me because I still can't post shit. Okay. Testing at 832x480. Okay, so we're trying a little higher resolution. But there's nobody here. No, there's one person here. Because you used up all your notifications today? I know. That's so you don't have any notifications today. You used them up. Which means probably tomorrow there won't be any notifications either. Lame. Yeah. Okay. So 822 kilobits per second. Is the Google Meets open still? No, it's not. Oh, well, to open it up. Let's see if it affects it when we go on Google Meets in there. Which one? Well, do you really want to talk to anybody? Just go to the old one for testing purposes, that's all. Just go to the other one. See if it just jams up the network anyway. Okay. So right now, okay, I just opened up the chat. 640 by 360 settings. Let's try. Let's see what happened if I increase the bit rate on this. 640 by 360. Output stream. Send resolution. Oh, you have choices 720, 480, 360, and 180. You're working with no, I'm working with the existing one right now, trying to see if we can fix the problems we were having this morning. The new computer works fine. I haven't tried it at 832 by 600 by 480, but this so I'm trying to increase the resolution and make the picture a little better on this. But once I get this working on the production machine, I can do some more testing on the other machine. Because I was going to use that one for playing some World of Warcraft. But I already used up all my bits. I already used up all my notifications for today. Because this morning we had problems with restream in New York. And so we're trying to see if I can improve the resolution somewhat. It looks better on the desktop. I don't know how it looks on the phone. That's what I'm going to check right now. So let me go back here. And, okay, let's look at this one here. This video has been removed. Oh, that was the old video. Okay, what about my new video? Alright. My channel. Okay, so this is the one we're live now on. Already I can see the picture chat up though with old. Right. Yes, I know. It was starting it out because originally the restream chat was kind of glitchy, but I wanted to see if it was better, and it looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any major BPS hits. But I haven't tried it on the Google Meets panel yet either. Let's see, so the message is displayed fine. Because one of the things that Honest and Frank said that he wanted to see if I can get my screen sharper. So I did. This is right now. This is about as good as it's gonna get. I don't think I can do much more. I tried 720p. I could do it. 1080p worked too, but then YouTube got very upset with me. Oh, even here, I'm not getting 30 frames per second consistently. I'm getting like, it varies a lot, but it is coming out to be about 932 bits per second. Does the screen look clearer, or does it look the same to you? I guess you're the only one here, so I can't really ask anyone else. I already used up all the stupid notifications, so unfortunately I can't. Oh, the doxing going on. Oh, yeah, I know. But the doxing. But is the screen look better now? That was the only reason I had the chat on. To see if it looked better. And I'm still... say... the Twitch chat, YouTube stream chat. So much this back on. Now... just quickly reading the screen, does that look clearer? Because it looks better to me. That's all I can say right now. I'm not going to hold this on for long. I just wanted to try to get if this thing works. And it does. So, it's about the same. So, in other words, I increased the BPS and it basically still looks the same. Well, you increased the resolution. And you did increase the BPS, but it's not. Because, I mean, I looked at my phone, and it looks like it's a little bit sharper, but not by much. Blurring around my chair. Oh, you know what that is? That's a different problem. You know what it is? I didn't turn the light on. So that's... let me shed some light on that subject. Of course, it's going to be blurry around the chair, because I didn't turn the light on. So, yeah. There. Now it should be clear. See, because I didn't have the light on. I was just testing it to see if the picture was working. I wasn't worried about the chair, but okay. So now you got better light. You can see me better. Now the light's the same. Now the light's on like it is in the morning show. So now does it look any better? Because I'm looking at the screen. It looks okay. You got the pole. I'm about to pull out of the way. Okay, there we go. Now, we got the lights on like we do for the morning show, and does it look any better or about the same now? Because, it's hard to say. We need a better test. We need a better test. Okay, what are you suggesting? Turn on this. Okay. Okay, so that looks better to me, too. Alright, so that's one video, and let's just check this other one. Well, I didn't have the light on, so obviously, the chroma key wouldn't be able to key too good on the... Yeah, the BPS rate looks like it's in tolerance. So let's get everybody on, let's get somebody on the panel. Let's get a panel started. So let me go ahead and start a panel. Well, I'm getting occasionally a yellow square on occasion. BPS rate is CPU percentage is at 30.5. The varying frame rate is down to 26.13. Okay, 26.13. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, let me get onto the panel. That's the one that we use. Just in the stream here, or in this call. Let me get the link here for the group, and trying to see if I can try this out. Honest and frank, can't say that I'm not trying. This is just taking me longer because I have to deal with. Okay, here we go. Hit copy that. Copy the link. And post that right here. Paste it right there. Okay, I'm going to open this up. This is the link that we use for the panel. Okay, who wants to come join me on a panel and see if it works? It just went red for a second. I know, oh, okay, yeah, we're still going to get that once in a while. You have cloudy skies? Yes, we do. Absolutely. It was a little clearer today, but then we got cloudy skies. So, who wants to come on panel? What's one of your moms want to come up on panel today? How about you, Angel, here? You want to come up, Angel? Tested. Yeah, well, I have to worry about the internet because the internet is the straw the signal has to go through, and if I'm trying to cram too many bits through that straw, it's like when someone takes too big of a shit, they can't get it down the toilet. Frank, how about you come on panel real quick? Oh wait, you don't have a link. Oh, I can see the link. Okay, why don't I send it to Frank? But just be aware that the Google Meets panel is still set for 360. So it's not going to be as good. Whoops, wrong program. Darn it! Oh, okay. So Frank, I'm going to give you the link to the panel, which you already have, because you were on it earlier. It wants me to try to split. I'll try that on the test computer. All right, so Frank, if you want to come up real quick for test, let's see how it works with actual people talking, because that's going to be busy. Okay. Oh, I don't know about that, but there's no easy way to test this. Well, you can test it with restream. I mean, you can test it with yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Speedtest.net. Speedtest app. I can check it with that, but it's not going to really tell me much as far as this. Alright, so we'll just have to play it by ear and assume it's working, okay? I don't really know if it is or not. So here's the short skinny. We used up all the notifications today. We don't have any left. Okay, so that means, well, they don't know we're live because we ran out of notifications. You only get 4 a day. I used them up. Three of them this morning, plus one earlier, and then the second one earlier, and now this one. So there's no notifications. So tomorrow, we're probably not going to have a lot of people coming on. Okay? Dizzy is probably lurking, but right now, that's just it. No one's on the panels right now. No one's lurking. I see 7 watchers. Did my computer just fart at me? Michelle's computer farted at her. It's in the headphones. I don't know what that was about. I did. The link's in my Discord. And honest and frank, since I don't have the NASQ channel, I posted in yours too, and the only place I could post in called the showroom. So, you still didn't get me the NASQ group back so we could post stuff there. I need that back so I can post a link, even if I don't post everyone, so you know at least I'm live. I mean, restream bot has the option to post links, but the problem is, it doesn't tell me which people should say, MicheleMarieDalene is live on Kick or YouTube or Twitch. It doesn't. Yeah. So let me just keep this short and sweet of the whole point of this test. Number one, we're testing we're testing out a Midwest restream server, okay, for the Chicago area, okay, versus the East Coast, which includes New York, Washington D.C., and a few other places, because apparently those servers right now are very congested and maybe related to what's going on with international countries attacking another international country. It seems to be affecting everybody. And so we're just trying to find out if this thing's working. Looks good though. You can see the details in the clouds. Yeah, it's just good. But I still would like to find someone to actually come on the panel and test it with the panels. Because that's going to be a deal breaker. Because if I can't get a panel going, and then we get instant red square, then I know that it's not going to be able to stream because the panel uses data too. You know. But this looks promising. Anyway. It looks like the house is a little bit better detail. The building looks like it's a little sharper, yeah. 640 by 3 versus 640 360. Well, guys, I'm not promising anything. Right now, this looks good. So for tomorrow, well, why don't we just turn this into a quick discussion? You went to Gianni, the New Delhi. I went to Gianni, the New Delhi. The dining area is pretty big, and I did like I was gonna order some food. I asked the sales lady, and she said, "How much you charging for a large meatball grinder? Say with meatballs and mozzarella cheese." She said about $16. I said, "Okay, that's a good start. At least I have an idea." She takes MasterCard. I said, "Okay." I said, "How much are you charging for the cannolis?" "Oh, we were charging $5 each for cannoli." I was interested. I was like, "Oh, if I only had $5 cash to throw around, I'll test it on the test system, the other computer. I gotta see if that's if they have a Mac version of that. I gotta see if it's crippleware or spyware or whatever, and the other Mac would be good for testing that. There's also a couple other streaming tools called Wireshark and of course there's also the Stream Labs OBS as well. But remember, you only can get so much out of a straw. You know, you have to work within what you got. So, getting bits out is going to be a bit of a pain. But as long as if we can hold it, if the show can go like this tomorrow, that would be wonderful. That's the whole point of this test. But please promise me, guys, everybody, you know we normally stream at 10. Because of the fact we use up all the notifications, you may not see one tomorrow morning. So you will need to check the Discord. Most of you are on the Discord anyway. Check the Discord tomorrow morning and see if we're live. We should be live at 10. We should tell the other people on YouTube the same thing. Check the YouTube and check the Discord in the morning at 10. Because there is no more notifications. We used them up. Unfortunately. So, we can't do much more than that. No. But I'm glad that at least it looks like my suggestion of changing the server worked. Maybe that's all it was, Michelle, was the fact is that you were on one of the worst servers on the other system. I'll look into it, Frank, but I'll tell you right now, if they want me to pay another monthly subscription, nah, I don't know about that. I'll have to look into it, see what they're charging for licenses. Well, you know what, Frank? Make sure you understand one thing. Okay, you may not like that blue square, but that blue square does have its advantages. For example, right now I'll use the restream chat instead, since no one's posting anything really nasty. But let's turn this on. Let's turn the restream chat on, and I want you to tell me if that looks better, because I can tell you right now, looking at the screen, it looks clear on this side. It looks good on my phone. And I can still put the donate link up, I guess. But this wasn't meant to be a regular show. This was just meant to be a test, but okay, there's the donate link. And here's the web server or web wish list. And here's the web store. So check them out, guys. And Frank, if you can let me know if that's clear. Okay. Yeah, it would be. It would make sense because it's got Michelle streaming at a higher bit rate. 832 by 480. 832 by 480, Frank. We're still using the same encoding. So, if I had fiber optic, I could easily send 6,000 bit fire hosing straight, even at 832 by 480. I can send 6 megabits out of that. And then the next thing you know, YouTube is going to be crying and saying, "You're sending me too much data, I can't handle it." Isn't that better than too little? Exactly. Yeah, well, we're trying. Point is trying to make it a little bit better. It's the fact that Michelle had to manually massage it down lower. She can try streaming with the YouTube's recommended rate for this, if you want to see it that. But she has to leave some bandwidth for the panels too. Right. Okay. So for right now, we'll try this setting for now. We're still streaming a lot of bits. I can increase my encoding on this thing. Let's see, how do I do that? We're streaming at 1 megabit per second. Yeah. Okay. 1 megabit per second output. Well, I'm still streaming at 750 kilobits per second. Can we increase it? I don't know. Can we? 850? Well, let me. Let me see if I increase 850. Let's see if that makes it any sharper. 868, 907. Oh, I can change it on the fly. I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh. You want to go for the fire hosing? Oh, you mean crank it all the way up? Yeah. Crank it up to what? Let's see what would happen if we stream this guy at okay, why is this thing showing me old video? Okay, there we go. Now, okay, so now I'm gonna try. Oh, I am. I'm memorizing the settings as we go. Right now, I'm gonna try turning it to BPS till it breaks. How about that for an answer? Okay, guys, we're gonna turn the BPS up until it croaks. Oh, no, not that much. Oh my God, you don't even have enough bits in your bus. 1200, 1300, 1300, 1200. Last time I did that, it didn't even work in that. Try 1100. Try 1000. Okay, 1000. Oh, that's 1100. 1100. Oh, let me tell you if that's going to get any clearer, guys. I don't think I can go any higher than this. That might give us red squares. Just be aware of this. I mean, I'm going almost up to 1200, 1.2 megabits per second. 1.2 megabits per second. Does it look any better or about the same? Because it should be a little bit less compressed. You guys are the ones I need to ask the questions for, because I can't really easily tell. I can tell you right now I'm streaming at 1.2 megabits per second. Well, that might be true. I'm not going to deny that. Okay. I mean, I think that even Streamlabs OBS might have a better green screen, but that's another project altogether different. Plus, right now, we also wants to try the virtual green screens, but this computer can't do it. Not this computer, no. BPS rate is at 19.4%. Still got green square. We just went red. Just went yellow. So it is kind of tripping over its own feet a little bit. BPS rate is at 20.1%. But is the text sharper now? Or is it about the same? Because I just cranked that son of a gun up really heavy. Does it look better or about the same? Well, I can watch it on my phone. That's about the best I can do right now. Because I'm doing it in real time. So let's take a look at it in real time and see what it looks like. Zooming in on my phone here, it looks pretty doggone good, actually. You want to try testing and see? Yeah. For red and yellow, it's staying green most of the time at 1.2 megabits per second. But I haven't even tried putting up a panel yet. Alright, we gotta put a panel up. We gotta test it with a panel. Because we do panels in the morning. So let's do a panel. We gotta get a panel up on the screen. So I'm gonna open up a new panel in the window. Because we have to test that. Because if we don't have Google Meet panels working, then we don't have the answer to the question. So I'm going to start a Google Meets panel. Okay, now I see it's jumping between red and green. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now it's just dropped right down to the floor. Okay. Okay, so that gives us a clue. Now the bit rate is dropping right into the floor. Okay, so the panel, I can't do it with the panel with this thing. There's not enough bits. There's not enough bits to do the panel. Okay, it just came back up. Nope, wait, still going down. Still going down. Okay, close window. The green screens come back. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so 1.2 megabits per second is too high to do a panel. Right. I agree with you. I watch it on my phone all the time, and it looks good. Alright, so, but because we do panels, we need to have room bandwidth for panels. Okay, we don't. So we're gonna scale this back a tiny bit because we have to leave output bit rate for panels. So right now it's at 1100, and that's too high for panels. So let's go to, oh my god, 600, 700. 700 works for me. Okay, so I'm going to set for 700. Okay, so now it's going to come down to the normal 820, 827, 830, 29, 843. It already does get blurry though. I can see it. Yeah, it does. It does get blurry. But it still looks fine. Okay, so 875, 828. How you doing, Emily? We're testing out, trying to make the. My phone is not on the Wi-Fi. My phone is on T-Mobile separately. It's on my cell network. There's nothing else on my Wi-Fi. And my computer is hardwired to connection. It's not using software. It's using hardwired connection. It's not my memory, but my video RAM, however, is kind of full because you got the two screens on. Let's see if I turn off the second screen, which will free up some video RAM if that's going to make any difference. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I just turned the one monitor off, which will now free up some video RAM for codec. The CPU is still about 19%. So I'll leave the second monitor off for now, which tells the video card to abandon the second monitor for the time being. I don't know if it changes anything. It looks the same. We're still sending out 898 kilobits per second. Alright, let's get a panel open. We gotta get the panel open anyway. Right. So, let's get a panel open. Okay, so I'm gonna hit new panel, new window. Okay, gonna post this link. Paste. Okay. Starting up the link. Okay, that's good. No red square yet. Let's turn on, get into the chat group. In case somebody wants to actually jump in the chat and say hi. We got an orange, but then went back to red, green again. So that's good. So that means that it didn't push it too hard. Let's turn on the closed captions. Me, so we can see what's going on. And let's turn on the share the chat on my screen like I would do in a morning show. Basically, for this show, we're pretty much set for stock. We're not really like unusually unweird or anything. Just went red. Okay, just went green again. So apparently, sharing up the link caused it temporarily hit a speed bump and go red. Right, still streaming at 905 kilobits per second. Turn on the second monitor and see if that changes anything. And holding it on, the CPU rate went up to 20.1%. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up about one thing you mentioned about disconnect is if you got a lot of USB accessories plugged in, this is something that Linus Tech Test proved. They were trying to test the computer, see how many USB devices they could plug in the computer. They hooked up to 100 devices on the computer, and Windows 11 crashed. That the CPU cycles. It's very bad idea to allow strangers to post in chat and show your video, Michelle. Well, I agree, but we were using this as a test because I wanted to see what the video quality was like for his reading text. Because you have to understand one thing. Normally, my background is always going to be fuzzy because that's the way it works. But we needed to test this thing in a productive server setup when we're using this thing like we often do, which means checking out Discord, checking out panels, checking out emails, checking on side chats, jumping into Discord, jumping out of Discord, as I just jumped into another Discord. Now we got the red square, now we just went back to yellow, orange, red. It's just loading the chat on the screen. And it's still struggling to recover. Okay, there it goes. So, that's still using too many bits. Right, well, I don't have anything special like that. So, that's the other reason why we want to use the other computer for testing for some things, is because right now, all the stuff that I've loaded up, we're already using the CPU at 23.8, which isn't really bad, but I'm getting a lot more red squares now with the Discord open. So, maybe it's the Discord that's causing that. Let's test it. There, let's close Discord. The BPS is going up. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Because Discord is constantly checking for notifications, and that is affecting the BPS rate. Okay, so, which means there's not much you can do. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the NASQ chat anymore, because you took that away from me. You took the ability to post my NASQ away from me, so I can't post anything, even if it's not to everyone, so people know what's going on. So there's no way that I can even post people information to let people know what's going on so they can get a clear idea. That's why we need to fix that. Yeah. Okay. So this point is, Michelle, is it's working. So why don't we do this? What? End the stream over here. No, close the Google Meets and then reopen it. Okay. And the reason is we're gonna do that is I want to see how much red square we get. Okay, just Google Meet's open now. Nothing else. Discord's not open. So let's just try that without the Discord open. Okay. Stay green. Okay. Turn on the side chat. Turn on the side chat. Windows. Get this closed caption window out of my face for a bit. Okay. Hit OK. Hit share. Okay, so now I'm sharing for testing purposes for the people on the panel. If there was anybody here to see the side chat. And I'm seeing with a green square, no red square. So I'm gonna say, okay, all right, I'll look. You mean bandwidth, not memory. Although internet bandwidth, definitely. Because right now it's doing pretty good. I turned off the I quit the Discord program, which I normally don't look at when I'm live anyway. After I post the link on the show, okay, I'll go to that after this test. So tomorrow we're gonna try this 830 or 832 by 480 at the settings we're using right now, which seems to be working pretty good. For those people who don't know what that is, I'll pull up the link here for you guys. Its settings are output is at 700 kilobits per second. But it's actually also giving a little bit extra bandwidth too. So it's actually using more bits, but the base is 700. So post in the main show and me in the main show. Voice chat room on a network. Well, yeah, but right now, Frank, we're trying to see if this is going to work even without the Discord on, and it is. So that was the whole point of this test, was can we fix it? It looks good, though. It's not giving us the red square of death anymore. So we'll have to check it out tomorrow morning and see how it does. Yeah. But be aware that there may not be a notification. So you guys are going to have to check that in the morning to see if we're live, like we usually do. Or for the store's content. Right, I understand that. Okay, but for right now, the main thing is it looks like it's working. That was the whole point of this test. Clearly, if you want me to leave the Discord open, I have to decrease the BPS. What do you think, Loom? Yeah. Alright, let's just try something. What's that? Can we go up to... back to... Well, 700 is working. Yeah, I know. But I'm wondering if we can increase the bitrate some more. Let's go back to 800. Okay. Okay, 800 is close to that anyway. I could explain everything much better, but no one comes to it. Apparently, maybe you should write this stuff down. That way, people can read them, and if they have any questions, can go through and ask you specifically the questions. That would be what you need to do. Is just write it down. Create a simple document. I don't know how good your writing ability is, but that's what I would do. And that way, if the stars have any questions, including me, I can go back and ask you specifically. For example, you told me something this morning that surprised me. You explained that the stars are supposed to be going through Honest Frank TV to get their donations. Which I didn't know that. But, again, that was, like you said, not all that was explained to me. So remember, as you're going to be getting more and more and more content, you may not be able to always guarantee everybody's going to be there. This is the reason why we have on my Discord, my staff, my mods, we know that not everybody's going to be live at the same time. For example, Angel Hair does his show, Angel Face. Angel Face does his show sometimes when I'm doing mine. Sometimes the others are doing shows when they're doing my show. So we have a group called Let's Talk About It. It's what you were part of. You can be part of it too. Where we can literally talk about it. So it makes it easy to go back and yeah, okay. I'll put that up, I guess. Since I didn't put mine up yet. You didn't pin yours. I didn't pin mine. No, I know. It was all the testing. I didn't expect it was going to end up being a live stream. For what's going to be going on as long as it has. But these are the things that I'm working on right now to make things better. And so it's all new to me. It's all new to me too. Well, right now it's working. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. Let's be aware, everybody. There may not be any notifications tomorrow in the morning. So if you don't see any notifications, do not panic. Just come to the channel like you do normally and see if we're live. Tomorrow is what? Thursday. So tomorrow I should be live. Friday I may or may not be. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you up front. Because Krista and I are going to be setting her up with her laptop, which is running Linux. And because of that reason, we may actually not be live tomorrow. But that don't mean that we don't want to do a show. It just means that we are going to be hopping around trying to get things. Also, remember, this is a test stream, so this isn't even monetized. This is the one that just make sure it worked. So I'm going to set it back to unlisted because this is really not a live stream. This is more of a let's kick the tires and see if we can get the thing working kind of show. And that was why we're doing this. So everybody, I am still going to end it like I normally do with the show. We're going to start the intro, we're going to start the outro. We're going to do the intro even, and then we're going to go right to the outro, and then we're going to end the show. I want to see if the BPS does okay with the outro and the intro. So first we'll start with the intro. Okay, looking good. Let's do the outro. It is a public show. Right now it's still public. Yeah, it's still public, guys. They're just saying keep it public. Okay, we can do that. It's no big deal. Yeah, okay. You're right. There's no reason why it shouldn't be public. And then maybe afterwards they'll monetize it too. Yeah, we can do that. So, after this, I'll just come back to me and then we'll just end the stream here. No, I'm still going. I'm just testing that with an extra chat. So, there we go. I wanted to see if the BPS changed a lot, and it doesn't. But, we are going to get ready to wrap it up. So, yeah, this is a test stream, just so you guys know that. We're trying to increase the resolution and set it so that we can still get people on the panels. And yes, they are. Everybody loves them. Wiggy should be very thankful for the fact that she got people that want to see them. And that's amazing when you think about the amount of work that she put into this. But actually, guys, let's keep the stream public so you guys can see it. So here's where we stand right now before I wrap it up, because this was originally a test stream. We're testing the resolution of 852 by 480. Right now, we're saying at 800 kilobits per second. We did try at 1200, which looked fantastic. But then when I tried to get up the panel on the side, it went to red squares because it couldn't do enough bitrate. So, if I didn't do panels, or I didn't have to do other networking stuff on the same pipe, we probably could easily do 1200, and it would look fantastic. But because I don't usually run two internet connections at the same time, it's really important to remember that, for example, World of Warcraft is the same deal. You're playing the game, you're gotta get the game data from the server Blizzard. Every move, every strike you do, even walking around the cities uses data. And so, when you're streaming this game, it's going to use data going in and out of the game, plus the video going up. And, so, you know, that was the whole point of this test was, I wanted to see if, also, we're not restreaming on our normal server, which normally sends it to New York. New York is so congested. And Washington, D.C. is bad too. So, I decided to try it in the middle of the country, which is Chicago, for the server. And it seems to be working fine in Chicago. But I think for right now, I am going to watch the rerun. And when it's done, then I will put on the advertising revenue to help pay the bills. So, everybody, for now, I just want to say thank you for watching this test stream. And we'll use the same settings for tomorrow in the morning and see how it goes with a real show, where we used up all of our notifications. So, there may not be one tomorrow. So, you'll just have to come check here on the channel and see if we're live. Or look in the Discord for the links. They will be posted by the normal means. So for now, everybody, thank you very much for being part of the test. I appreciate your patronage and your patience. Okay? Thanks, guys.